Continuăm acum discuțiile alături de domnul Luca TAGLIARETTI, director executiv Centrul European de Competență în domeniul Securității Cibernetice. Welcome back to our forum.
Thank you. First of all, thank you to the beautiful team of the Financial Intelligence for the organization, for the invitation. I'll want to, of course, say also hi to Dan. I mean, the cooperation that between us and the DNSC is very important, is essential not only for the operational part, but also for the long-term strategy of the Union in terms of investment in cybersecurity. So I will move a bit away from the operational and move into the long-term project, what the EU has in mind in terms of reinforcing the leadership of the Union in terms of cybersecurity, making our company more competitive and investing in research. So the center has been already around for a year and a half. I mean, I came here last year. It was just few weeks after my appointment. Now is 1 year. I want to give a bit of a summary of what happened in the past 12 months and tell you where we are looking for the future. So in the meantime, we became financially independent, so we are able to make our own strategy. And when I say we, I meant the ECCC together with the member state. Romania is one of the key members. I have to say Romania, I have to congratulate the NCC Romania today. I guess we will have also the director coming later, is the #1 country in terms of project funded for our program. So it's a very big success. Not on the research side, but most on the implementation of technology. So in the year we have reached financial autonomy. We are also able to define the strategy for the next 3 years of investment. I will maybe come back at the end. It's around 390 million euro of investment for the economy. We have been able to complete the setup. So finally we are in our building in Polytechnica. So you're also welcome to come and see it when you want. And most important, we have been working on the investment. So as I say, Romania #1 in terms of project leading, but we have around 160 projects at the moment, more than 1,000 beneficiaries around Europe, and around 700 million of investment so far, mainly in 2/3 on deployment of technology, 1/3 on research activities, so Horizon project. We use 2 funds, Horizon, which is pure research, where we cover 100% of the cost, and DEP, or Digital Euro Program, where we cover 50 to 75% of the cost of the project. So a big number of projects. For the next year, again, we have the plan of investing this 390 million on few key areas. First of all, on new technology. Before there was a question on AI. AI is #1 priority in terms of investment. We want to secure the AI database. So we want to secure the AI technology, and we want to use AI for reinforcing the cyber resilience on 2 angles. First of all, on the government side. So we want to use it for the hub, for the SOCs, for the critical infrastructure of the government, but also for small and medium enterprise. So we look for projects, ideas, suggestions in that area. The second area is quantum, or preparation to quantum transition. We are still in time. While on AI we might be a little late, on quantum we are still fighting, I mean, on the top. We are preparing for securing the regular encryption, so the PKI type of encryption, to make it resistant to quantum. So this is a project that we launched last week. We want to use quantum. We want to create a test lab for quantum algorithm, where company, SME, industry could come and test their solution. And we want to use quantum to reinforce the hubs and the SOCs at national level. Second area of investment, first is technology. The second is on the what we call the cross-border hubs, or the cyber shield. This is the terms is not really used, but the creation of, now we are 3, we might reach 4 huge coordinated hubs, which will be used to intercept attacks at critical infrastructure at the European level and exchange of information. Romania is part of the first consortium of this large project. We are in the procurement phase. Okay, this is the first time we do a joint procurement, so it's very complex. We might be running a little late, but it's coming. And we want to build on that. So we want to build on national SOCs, technology for the SOCs to talk to each other. We want to build on the communication and also on the mutual assistance between member states. So that's the second area. Third area is on the implementation of the regulation. There was a question on NIS and NIS 2. CRA is around the corner. Some other regulation are already implemented. So DORA, for example, how do we help the industry to be ready for those implementation? Okay, we sponsor projects, we sponsor ideas. This is not enough, obviously, to cover the all needs, but we want this to become European solution that can be used for member states, for example, on the reporting form, for example, on standardization or some of the activity that if you are subject to the NIS2, you need to do. Fourth area is the area of hospitals and healthcare system. We launched last week 30 million euro project for reinforcing the health sector. We will look for company who would work across boundaries, so 2 or 3 member states, 2 or 3 type of hospital, do first of all a gap analysis, and then based on the gap analysis decide what type of technology we want to use. The fourth area is on the dual-use technology and on the also reinforcement of the National Competence Center. So this is the ambition that we have for 2025, 6 and 7. Okay, this of course is a moving target because the cyber threats are always evolving, so together with the member state this can be adjusted. But one call has been already published, another call will come out in September. So this is what we have in terms of investment. The last piece of the puzzle is the community. So as I say, the investments are never enough. How do we make sure that they act as a spin-off for the rest of the economy? We do by connecting the industry, connecting the players. We actually started today, we sent out the registration form to the NCC, so we'll start registering company. We want to create a virtual platform for company, for stakeholders to interact with each other. This has been in the pipeline for a while, but now it's actually out of our system, so it's in the NCC hands. We expect this to happen to the end of 2025 and complete in 2026. We really want to create a place for the industry to talk to us in the member state, and a place for the industry to find partner, a bit of a virtual platform. There are a few examples already done on skill. We like to use this example and build on our platform, which is more on technology. Again, that's what we do. It's important that we keep the attention because cyber, needs to make us think that it's not a technical issue, it's a strategic activity. So we want to really place the focus on how we make ready not for today, but for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. So this is why the center has been created, to prepare the market, to prepare the industry, to prepare the society. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the updates on your activity. There's a question for you from Jay. There's evidence that quantum reached the stage where it can break crypto. You mentioned the testing lab. Can you detail a bit about that?
Yeah, so on quantum we have, first of all, on the research side, even last week was published another large call. So we work on, first of all, preparing the fundamental research on quantum. The idea with the testing lab is to have a space where you could go and test your own compatibility between algorithms. We want to ensure that you can be transferred the algorithm between one technology and the other. I'm not a quantum expert, so I won't be able to tell you, but in the call you see what are the protocol that we are looking to develop. But this is the first time we do a joint exercise like that. We do together with the Quantum Cooperation Group at the European Commission. We want to, in the NIST, we want to make sure that we keep the technology here, because as you say, the harvesting problem is already there. Member state gathering, collecting data to be later encrypted. So we are still running for it. We might be behind, but we are catching up. And of course, with Jay, I can follow up later in person. Thank you.
Thank you very much.